Hi there.
Hey, little girl. You want a piece of candy?
You got a light?
No, I got something else you can smoke.
You light it, just smoke it. Yeah.
I'll light it.
Damn jerks. Come on, fill it up, Sonny. Super, regular, or Ethel? Ethel!
What do you think you're doing? Get out of here! Get out of here! I don't need you here! Go on, leave! Come on.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Don't get smart with me. I told you I was in a hurry.
You're 1 quart down.
Is that a way to treat a customer? Crazy kid? Oh! Ah! You're fired! Get out of here!
How we all doing? Or was it? Hell Angels on Wheels. I've actually never seen that film yet, but I figured gotta find something for an intro, right? And of course, we gotta include Jack Nicholson in there. I think that was before, well, certainly before Easy Rider, but I think it was like around the Trip era. Somewhere around there. Or Psych Out. That's what he was in. Welcome, Mick. Travis. Randy's here. Cool. So we're going to be playing the 1970. This is kind of what the title's called. I still do not own Boomland. Kind of lacking that one yet. Kind of trying to hunt down an original. Trying to pass on the reissue. And it's funny because I was hunting an original down for a couple one time. This would have been like maybe a couple years ago now. And oh, sorry. Yeah, I was hunting one down and I saw a good price. It was like 120 bucks. VG plus. I was like, well, I was kind of helping you guys out, but I kind of like that deal too. I'd like to pick it up for that price, but they ended up picking it up. Got a good deal on that. I think it's kind of going for about 200 bucks now or so on the, what is it? London label? Yeah. I think it was London, US, Decca, UK, right? But honestly, I think I like this one more. The archival one from 1997. This came out originally. It's the most recent reissue on Gearson 2022. Yeah, we're going to do a full spotlight of this, I think. And then we'll got some things lined up. Just a different patchwork of things I got scheduled out. A little more on the trippy side. A little bit of pop here and there. A little bit of rock. The usual stuff. You may have noticed I'm not dressed to impress tonight. I gotta be comfortable. I'm not gonna be egotistical and wear all my hippie garb, dress like a guru, like I always typically do. It's warming up outside, finally. So I gotta be comfortable. And knowing the audience of the stream, you know, I expect everyone to take gummies, right before the stream, prior. That way all the colors will show up on my white tee, my white tank top. Hey Carol, welcome. Gonna play that amazing music video I sent? I don't think so. Not this time. I don't know if that's gonna fit with tonight's theme. Jay? Some people call it a wife beater, but this is a really nice, very thin cotton. Nothing like a wife beater. I think the only time I wore one of those, it was the black wife beater, and that was like back in high school. But those are just a little too tight. I gotta have it kind of loose. And for once, actually bought something brand new. I'm kind of a thrifty person. You can still find some good stuff at thrift stores brand new. You can. You just gotta wait. But then I also don't have a whole wardrobe full of, you know, t-shirts, but I just gotta, you know, when it's summertime, I gotta be comfortable. Shorts, tank top. I don't care. I gotta be comfortable. Take your vitamins, or there's some other kind of gummy. So in the background, we're playing something that just got released that I was just hip to, but I had no idea about this release. Apparently it came out on CD years ago, like late 90s, and it's under Psychedelic Moods, right? That Rusty Evans project. But I don't think it's really related. Maybe they're from Texas? I think they're from Texas. It's a band called Sunset Love, and it just came out on Lion Productions. And these are all the songs that you're hearing on that release. I picked up a vinyl copy. I like where it's going. It's kind of more poppy, a lot more pop psych. I think I only heard one fuzz break on one track, so we know Randy's not picking that up. Anyways. Yeah, so I don't know. I think we're about ready to start here. Hey, welcome, Ken. Record wardrobe. Yeah, I guess I kind of decorate it with a little tapestry action. I haven't really moved my tapestries around in quite a while, though. Kind of kept them in the same spot. I like this black spatial background. And once again, like I said, I picked them all up from like garage sales some years ago when I first moved here. Let's see. Yeah, so I already got a drink going. And I just realized, you guys may have noticed, I went on my little Kansas City trip. Well, I didn't realize Vinyl Renaissance had closed down like a couple years ago. Was it 2 years ago? I think so. But I was expecting to go there when I took that trip down there. I think it's in the Overland Park area. They've been in business a long time, like 40 years or something like that. But yeah, I got my drink handy already. I've been already cracked it open prior. I think we're already like 1/4 the way down already. Well, 3/4, yeah. Texas band, so it'd be Sunset Love. At least this band is so far. I think it's kind of a split CD. Sunset Love and Inner Sanctum. So I've only heard like half of this. I think it's like an hour long. Yeah. On the Psychedelic label. Yeah, 2010 I guess it came out. I thought it was late 90s. Apparently Felix Pappalardi had a hand in this one. Yeah, it's very vocal harmony driven. Well, the one comment said it's like Mamas and the Papas, which there might be a couple moments like that, but I guess I don't know what I hear on first impression. I've only heard it it's like the second time going through it again. It's kind of like garage pop, but it's like, as far as garagey goes, it's not like raw and primitive teen beat. It's very teen, but just kind of like moody, sort of like those the compilation on Numero Group. What is it? That Lewis compilation. Yeah, Lewis Wayne, Moody High. Got it right here. Got the compilations right nearby. Well, what do you say? Should we start this thing? I want to play some things here tonight. Outside of T2. Might have to boost this one because I know the fidelity is a little low. And they couldn't completely get all the surface noise out either, because it was originally an acetate. This even got a repress, I think, either early this year, I think it was, or late 24. They seem to be selling pretty well. The Peter Dutton works. So, yeah. Yeah, we just lost Peter Dutton, didn't we? He got his way around, man. Oh, yeah, back in 22. Yeah, it says it here. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he passed right when this came out. I'll show the hype sticker here, or else I'll read it. The lost second T2 album, featuring demos recorded at Decca Studios by the original lineup in 1970. Just after the release of the debut masterpiece, It'll All Work Out in Boomland. Also T2 and Fantasy. 1970 shows. T2 at their rawest, featuring the explosive guitar of Keith Cross, and I think he was in Bulldog Breed, right? The powerful drumming and cool vocals of Peter Dutton, and the fantastic bass playing by Bernie Jinks. File under psychedelic hard rock, proto metal. There's a little bit of mellowness on this one too. Some Mellotron work, particularly the Minstrel and Timothy Monday, but then they get that kind of, they turn up that fuzz throttle halfway through. But man, I love side 2 once you get to Fantasy and the band name track, T2. God, it's a shame this never came out originally. And of course, love that artwork. Might even love the artwork better than the Boomland. And then, depending on the night goes, might stick around for maybe 2-3 hours, an all-nighter. Once again, yeah, we'll maybe play some of the Kansas City finds, stuff that I haven't really shown here on the channel yet, but I've been posting on Instagram. Still got a ways to go yet. Still got a lot of things to post yet online. So let's throw this trash off and let's get rocking. Because it seems like no one likes the pop stuff around here but me. Well, there's a few of you out there. Wandering Mirage. He likes more of the fluffy stuff, even more than I do, it seems. I don't know. Just get that impression. Let me know if it sounds good too, by the way. I did a test before all this, but I think we're in the... Are we back? Looks like it. All right, so T2. about as heavy as they get on this one. Highway. Hey, welcome, Chris. Los Psychos. Yeah, so this one came out in, well, originally 1997 on CD. It says 2000 on Acme, so I think that was like the original vinyl pressing. But yeah, this is like from 22, and then they repressed it in 24. Highly recommended, Chris. I think you would really dig this. It's got, you know, some mellow moments like this, but then it ramps up. See? Yeah, I still need to... I think I've listened to that once, Randy, but it's been a while. I think it was around the same time I picked this up. Yeah, this is like my favorite of the 3T2 records. I still need to pick up on Neon Pearl. Yeah. Yeah, Gerson. Can't go wrong, man. Who'd you all pass them out to, Randy? 4 away. Damn. Vinyl Richie, I knew it. Near Wild Heaven. Yeah, I caught his video tonight. Yeah, I was kind of skimming through it a little bit before I came up here live. Michael, yeah, Near Wild Heaven. Been liking what he's picking up lately. Everything's great stuff. Just teasing you, Michael. I always get a kick out of it. It's always like everything qualifies as great stuff. And it kind of brings you back to the old vinyl community days, right? When you just click your camera on and no editing, no quick cutting. And of course, later on, we'll talk about a couple giants that passed away this week, of course. Brian Wilson. Probably one of the best 50 Cent scores ever. Not the best copy in the world. Still plays, though. I don't even have it in a MoFi inner sleeve. And speaking of that, reminded myself I need to pick some more of those up. Love those. Hey Joey, welcome. I have not seen that. I'm gonna have to do some research. I didn't know there was live footage. Oh, sorry, I misread that. Modern day footage. Southeast Asia. I'm gonna have to look that up. Randy, I caught your video, by the way. I just, you know how I am with commenting, terrible at it. I do catch up on your videos though when you post. Obviously I do, right? Started about the same time I did. But of course I've been watching for a lot longer. I want to say, 2012 I think. Chris, welcome. Got a few Chris's in here. Just too many Chris's in the world. I know too many. Oh, I love this track. CD. Yeah, that's a good one. I think eventually we'll get some Mellotron on the next track. Kind of switches things up. Just a great power trio. Yeah, it's kind of amazing, Randy, that I'm even doing a live stream. I mean, it takes a lot for me to even do this and just even make videos anymore. And even doing like what we saw in the last couple of videos back, doing news reporter kind of stuff. These ideas just pop in my head while I'm working or taking a walk outside, and yeah, I can't explain it. I was gonna say something. Oh, so Joey, is that like most of the original members? Because you said it was modern. I would imagine it's like all the members reunited, right? I guess I haven't really caught up with them too closely in modern day. A little jazz. Hey Pat, welcome. I actually stumbled across a comment you mentioned on Richard Morton Jack's Instagram today. And I had the same questions, my man. I'm not following him on there, but sometimes I check out what he's posting, and yeah, I thought I was too honest. Yeah, one of these evenings, we'll turn into Burnouts, Carol. We'll get lit. The mood's just got to be right. I don't think it's tonight, but it'll be in the future sometime. In case you're wondering, that's not the vinyl surface noise. Like I said earlier, that's taken from a really somewhat rough acetate. Get what you can out of it. Yeah, honestly, I might prefer No More Horses, the Please version. I mean, if I had to decide between T2 and Please, I mean, I like my pop tunes, man, and that's some moody stuff there with the Please album. Yeah, I got that Gearson one too, the 67 to 68 Seaweed. That's an all-timer, man. It's like you're floating in this kind of like liquid seaweed, getting all wrapped up in it. So let's have a little discussion. Has everybody been picking up lately? I haven't really picked up anything since, well, outside of that Sunset Love we just played in the intro. I haven't really been to the shops lately. Really haven't been buying online at all. I've just been really fortunate finding stuff out here and trading stuff in at the same time. I even have more to trade on my next visit. Even my parents are helping out at some estate sales and some auctions they recently went to. Yeah, let me know what you're all picking up. Yeah, that Blue Note collection. Yeah, I can understand that, Randy. And I think last year you did a bunch of Impulse LPs, right? Yeah. I actually do have an Impulse. What's it called? The Cosmic Brotherhood album. I got that one. The guy with the business suit looking guy with the bare feet and the sitar. It's a cool record. I feel like I had one other Impulse. I think I did it one time. I don't remember what it was, though. I don't know. You're thinking of Bill Plummer, right? Yeah. In the Cosmic Brotherhood. Yeah, that's right. Wow, you actually found that on eBay. Wow. Yeah, man. Sounds just like the cover, right? Kind of like he's just this sort of guy that drifts from bar to bar out in the rural parts of America, and you can just get the sense of like the neon lights and how rustic. It's basically Bob's Country Bunker kind of atmosphere he's playing in. Something like that. We got country and western. Nice. Welcome, Zor. Yeah, I have the Now Again with the single disc, and I think it's the one that features Ed King. All right. I would say side 2 is better than the side we just played. Let's get some background noise here. Filter out the air conditioning noise. Oh, it feels so good, though. Yeah, I definitely couldn't wait to get home today because, man, oops. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was in charge of other tasks at work today. Some that kind of give me anxiety, you know, handling some of the mail in the mail room, which I don't often do. But, you know, I was kind of pitching in today because someone was on vacation. And I basically feel like Charlie from It's Always Sunny. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. And I go to HR and I say, Carol! There is no Carol in HR. Have a lot of moments like that. When there's a bunch of different departments. Could have put that on better, but I didn't. Let's see. I think I missed something here. Orange pressing. Cool. Welcome, Ken. I don't know if I said Heidi earlier, or I think that's your first comment. Castle Farm, that's the, yeah, Weird Harold. See, I I could not get into that Weird Harold, Randy. I like that Rain album. I streamed a little bit of that. I might actually pick that up. But that Weird Harold, it has like a really low quality sound, right? But there's like connections to Moby Grape, Skip Spence, right? I looked into it a little bit. I guess it's getting pretty good reviews, but it didn't do much for me. I thought it would maybe rock out or do a little more studio trickery with the ears. But I don't know. It didn't really do it for me. And Castle Farm, that's kind of more like a, well, from the sample I heard when they were promoting it, kind of what, Noble Records is kind of promoting right now, right? Kind of more like sludgy, hard rock stuff being dug up. Okay, let's spin side 2. Sorry if I'm talking too much over the music too, by the way. I like to keep it, chat friendly, but also getting little samples of the background sounds. But I'll be quiet for most of this one because I do love this track. Fantasy by T2. ELP, the first 3 anyway. I like probably Tarkus is my favorite. Not that I listen to him all the time, but I just remember that being my favorite back in the day. Talk about that one recently, or I may have seen someone else talk about that one recently, the Jim and Dale. Yeah, nice Baroque pop. Yeah, I have that one. I don't play it as much as I wish I did, but it's a keeper. I know that one. Yemen the Yemen. Black is the color of my true love's hair. I know that jam. It's not really a jam, but yeah, stuff kind of gets a little weird in this section. Yeah, I think I gave my copy of Captain Copperker to Cosmic Brian. I gave him that one and a couple others, I think. I actually thrifted that one as well. I found it on like I think it came out on the yellow epic, right? But I found like an orange epic of that one. It's a good one. Yeah. I mean, I'd certainly pick it back up, but I'm kind of at the phase where I am doing a lot of buying and trading off for bigger ticket items. Just a variety of things. I'm going through little purges right now. Just little tiny ones. Just trying to narrow down what the stuff I really want to play. The neighbors called on me, Randy. Got my shades open. Honestly, kind of getting chilly in here. But yet I got shorts on. That's okay. As long as that's the torso, we're all good. It's kind of tired of showing off the guns. That's all Rich wanted to see. Talking about guns. No. Well, speaking of working out though, I haven't really hit the gym lately. Hear my voice. What was I saying? Oh yeah, speaking of the gym, I haven't really gone in a while, but I did recently one day, and they switched everything around on me. It's like, where's my Where's my ab cruncher at? It's like the go-to machine when I get there. Yeah, they moved everything around. I'm just trying to find my way around again. Kind of discouraged me. I was like, they got rid of the 30-minute warm-up room. Yes, I go to Planet Fitness. I don't use the room like they want me to use it. And I've never heard the lunk alarm go off. I feel like I need to ask them about that. Yeah, I guess the question is what we're at, and oh, you mentioned it, Southwest Ontario. Yeah, I'd imagine it had to be like the metropolises to find anything, huh? Some of the big record shops out there. I think the closest I ever came to Canada was like 40 miles away from the border in Minnesota. So I've been back in like 2018. Yeah. It was cold up there that day. Ice fishing. No, we actually did that though. Remember that one time my dad interrupted my stream? That one time he called me? And sometimes I tell him when I'm going live. And here he is texting me. I don't know where he found this, but surely he didn't take this photo. He doesn't know how to use the camera on a cell phone. Yes, he's one of those old dudes. But he sent me a photo of Grand Funk's We're an American Band for some reason. Must have found it somewhere, but yeah, that's when they printed the orange variant, huh? It's not going to show up from this far away, but I forgot about that. There's like an orange vinyl of that orange variant. I like some Grand Funk. I only go up to closer to home, and that's about where I kind of cut off. Not too big on Survival. Their live album, though, it's one of my favorite live albums. I was just reading on the back here, Careful Sam. That was the only track that I was kind of worried about if it would slip through copyright or not, because that's the one that's copyrighted. Yeah, remember when I told that story about a stalker named Sam at one of my workplaces? Every time I hear that name now. Yep, there's female stalkers out there. Happened to me. Why me? Must have been that hippie energy just rubbing off. She had some issues though. It was a little too uncomfortable. And I told my buddy at work too, I'm going live, and he was one that was, I think he was on the one where, the stream where the audio was not working properly. He tuned in, and I told him I'm going live tonight. Maybe he's just hiding in the shadows. If you see someone under the name Seahawk Tua, that's our man. It's a little crude on the ears, that's for sure, Ryan. This is nowhere near a basement. I'm gonna fix my frequency with my S's. Does that sound better? Sounds better to me. I'm a snake. What was I saying though? Wet basement. Yes, there's a difference between a dry and a damp basement. There's a thing called basement psych, man. Vulcan, Meet Your Ghost. I'd throw that in there. Cath 1 by Badge. When it's like you can feel the room, you can feel the dampness, all the, like after a rainstorm or something, just the water pouring through the concrete basement. It's a real thing. Thankfully, she didn't catch on to my YouTube page when I was doing all that stuff. Thank goodness. And she didn't find out where I lived either. That's good on my part. That's some stalker energy like no other, man. I mean, she would wait for me to leave work with her, made us look like a couple. After several sessions in the car talking to her, I'm like, chick, what is it about me you want? And it's crazy because it happened at the same time I was dating someone else around this time. This is when I kind of started first doing the live streams back in like 2019. You might remember this, Randy. I remember you were live streaming one time and I was like, yeah, we went bowling. She was playing with my ball. My bowling ball. I literally have ball watch, dude. For my ball, I wax that shit every time I roll them out. I think I might go bowling more next month. Got some vacation time. I think I'm gonna get out on the lanes and, you know, act like the dude out there. Market zero, dude. This is a little basement psych-ish. Listen to those drums. the same track, by the way. It's like 12 minutes long or something. Yeah, I get you, man. You know, oftentimes negative attracts positive. Maybe it's just you're meeting negative people because you're negative. I'm just giving you shit, man. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I didn't have a bunch of jokes lined up for tonight. Oh, wait, do I? Why did the lifeguard not save the hippie out in the ocean? It's too far out, man. I'm here all night. I love bowling. Didn't know I would. That's like the only sport I can really get into, and well, not necessarily, I guess. I can do frisbee golf. I've done that. Loved it. But yeah, bowling's kind of my thing. I was on a league 2 different times. I think I'm still part of the league committee, but I never got asked back for some reason. I got better. I mean, I think my average is like 145, 150 around there on average. Not terrible. But starting out, I mean, yeah, I rarely get gutter balls. Yeah, I rarely get the gutter, but it's those pins that are like, it's like one left on both sides. Like if there's one pin left. Those always throw me off. Or the trick shots, of course. Is that it? Wow. How anticlimactic. Derek was talking all the way through it. That's how this thing kind of goes. It's easier to just talk and say how I feel emotionally. You hear all the emotions coming out rather than the text. Just doesn't translate well. That's kind of my motto there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And this is very staticky, as you can tell. The platter fell off. It's that. There's a lot of electrons going on there. Oh, by the way, speaking of this turntable, I've had this for so long, like probably, yeah, right when I started high school, I think, like 2009, 2008, I've had this thing. The original owner of this just passed away, and he just gave it to me. Yeah, his name was Ron, by the way. I don't remember God, I can't even fucking talk. How he, I don't know how he passed away, but he was up there in age. I think he might have been a little older than my dad. And my dad is, kind of climbing closer to 70 nowadays. It's kind of weird, man. Okay, so I got things kind of settled here. What we're gonna play? I think I'll play just one track off this one album because I was I posted about it recently, and I always forget how good this one song is on there, and it's gonna kind of settle us into a kind of a mood swing rather. You know about those, right, Randy? Let's see, background sounds. Catch up with the chat. Okay. I have never gotten a turkey. I've seen turkeys at my workplace. I could not leave outside the exit door to go to my car one day till like after 20 minutes, and then they finally left. Yeah, bowling. I did go swimming not too long ago, like an indoor pool. Man, that's so refreshing. Just the smell of Sometimes the pool smells kind of get a little too strong, but all that chlorine. And yeah, I was at my hometown using theirs one day, and sadly they're getting rid of the hot tub. That was everybody's favorite. And then, you know, I've never really tried the sauna because I was like too scared as a kid to go in there, because you know how you pour the water on those hot rocks. I just remember doing it one time with my friends, and of course being assholes, they poured just a shit ton of water on that thing, and you know what happens when you do that. It becomes a steam room. Yeah, it's crazy. But I did the sauna though by myself, and yeah, you just feel like you're in a cabin out in Africa. It gets that hot in there. But it's kind of exhilarating, you know, just the sweat just pouring, literally, just out of your body. It's yeah, I want to do it again. Let's see. Hot tubs are nasty. Yeah. I mean, even looking at the bottom of this hot tub, you can tell it's been there a while. I think it's been there like since the mid-'80s when they brought that thing in, and it's looking a little brown in there. I wonder what else happened in that hot tub. Sharding in the pool. All right. Oh, I'll play this one next, but all right. Yeah, so like I said, posted this one earlier this week. Yesterday? Yeah. Sometimes I forget because, excuse me. Sometimes I forget because I take, what the hell's going on with me? I take photos early on in the week, and then, well, unless it's like the night before when I was listening to stuff, then I just like post it for the next day. It's never me posting simultaneously at the same time. So yeah, this track's on side 2. And I'll share what it is in a second here. Another Gearson copy. Got it, Avita. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a video of yours, Joey. I went back really far back, and I found this cover of In-A-Gadda-Vida by the Nobody Else. Never knew of this cover. Yeah, I've been checking your videos out, man. It's kind of cheesy, but I love it. It's good fuzz tone. Okay, so the one I'm going to play. This is one that Vinyl Piper's looking for. Gave me his want list. His kind of target originals he's looking for. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to own an original of this. The new Tweety Bros. The Tweety Brothers. Pacific Northwest. As you know, it's got the hexagon cover. Not a fan of that. Doesn't fit in the shelves normally. And oftentimes most copies kind of suffered because all the crushed corners. So this is the way to do it. And I'm not really a big fan of, you know, these reflective covers like the Monkees album and this one. Public boiled expressions are gross. Ew. Oh man. Again, it's been a rough week at my workplace. It's the day before, yesterday. Yep. The pipes do need cleaning at this workplace because one of my buildings that I sometimes work at, yeah, the toilet likes to overflow. I've been there several times working at nursing homes and other facilities. I've dealt with a lot of shit in my life, you could say. Literally. Now I'm like, I should become like a professional plumber at this point. So So yeah, the new Tweety Bros, I mean, it's got some strong tracks. I wouldn't say it's all great. I mean, side one, some of their more acoustic cuts I actually don't really care for too much. Somebody's Peeping, I Can See It. It's maybe the strongest track, but we're going to play Her Darkness in December drone song. It's got some backwards guitar, a little bit of Eastern flair to it. Now the other track's kind of concluding here. So you may want to get your substances, get whatever you need to mellow out, and let's just glide on the glaciers. That is psychedelia. Not that it was before, but you know, I love this track. I always forget how good this track is.
At the sky in morning, she's giving
All right, man, that's a mood. That's a mood swing, man. Whew. That was a good one. It's kind of a head swirler. Starting to like that term a little more nowadays. Head swirler. Yeah, you can tell they played with a lot of people. Had a lot of gigs. There's some cool promotional video too I've found. I think it's like from 12 years ago or something. Some footage of them kind of wandering around on some like forest path or something. New Tweety Bros. Yeah, not too bad. It's decent, right? Nothing grail worthy per se, right? Certainly hard to find though. I think I've also seen copies without the cover too. It's just been the vinyl. Wonder why. So now I think we can get away with this one too, because I did a little testaroo. Oh, look at this. Getting all hipster on you now. Orange vinyl. Oh my God. Derek's really showing the goods today. Not too big on colored vinyl. I mean, some things are kind of neat, but you know, I don't geek out over this stuff. But I don't think this was ever pressed on black vinyl. Anyone know what this is? Sundazed. This was never officially released back in its day. The Eighth Wonders of the World. It's like a collection of singles and sessions. It's kind of surfy, a little garage poppy. Rocks out in some spots. Kind of beatnik. And just, you know, summer around the corner. Got a track called Summer Dreamin'. A lot of summer vibes on this one, so I'm feeling this one right now. I think you guys will like this one. It's hooky, it's poppy. The songs stick with you after a while. In the background, we're playing Sounds of Modification. That's one I haven't showed on the YouTube yet. Got that one locally. I'm looking for that one for a while. I was hoping to run into that in person. Finally happened. It's kind of Baroque pop. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
Once again.
looking at this cover almost gives me like Tower Records vibes, like chocolate watch bandy kind of design. Yeah, no release back in its day. Love this track.
Winter scheming to try to win you out. Please give in, 'cause I love you true, and I can't survive without you. All the love I hold for you is hurting me inside. But every time I pass by you, you run and hide. Summer dreaming and winter scheming to make you mine, 'cause I die each time that I see your face, and my only place is with you. I know I sit and cry in my room at night. It's because my empty arms can't hold you tight. Once there was a time when everything was fine, but then you came into my life, and all you ever did was stay. You did me stay. Summer dreaming and winter scheming to try to win you out. Please give in, 'cause I love you true, and I can't survive without you.
Jay, you were asking, is it all of this quality? I would say so. I mean, the first two tracks here are pretty good, but they also have like a unreleased, unissued alternate version of this song. Also of the one we just played, Must Have Your Love, the opening track. But there's some, these next two tracks are from '64, so it's like right at the height of Beatlemania, as you can kind of hear. It's got some beat moves, kind of UK inspired Fab Four kind of sounds. But yeah, I'd say the hype sticker's almost pretty accurate, with space age psychedelia, a toe dipped into surf rock, definitely is part of that. Some distortion drenched garage grit, and even some Fab Four feels. This platter will leave you wondering how in the hell only 6 minutes of it was ever released before this. So yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, you got your strongest moments, but then, some of it's a little forgettable. But Summer Dreamin' goes some places. And someone had mentioned, I think Ken, they're saying how it's kind of similar to the Zoo cover. I hate these covers, man, but I still keep it because of the hype. But those ones with the flap on the back, not a fan of these, man. Never have been. I mean, it seals it up, but it's almost like too sealed for comfort. Like for convenience, I want to take it out a little more easy. I want to whip it out, Randy. Enough said. Yeah, I just wanted to play a few tracks from that, I think. I think I wanted to play like a couple from this other one too. Yeah, we're going to kind of go all over the place. It's going to get trippier, trust me. It's like kind of showing the little unknown gems first. Stuff that I thought was a little more interesting. But yeah, man, Brian Wilson, dude. God only knows. Can you write a better pop song? And Sly Stone. I actually don't have any more Sly Stone, but I would still pick them up, though. Again, the purging phases that we go through. There's a riot going on. Could you get more, like, on the nose with that? Yeah, during those cocaine days, I know all about that. I was doing Booger Sugar. That bar I was DJing at, there's some video evidence out there. Not really, but... yeah, we're going to play this one. Jazz guitarist. Oh boy, everybody's leaving. Hold your taters, man. Larry Coryell, baby. Oh man, I love the ripper on this one. Sunday Telephone. Oh yeah. We're going there. I think the first time I heard that track, it blew my mind, blew my brain to pieces. And you thought it was all about jazz. Get an acquired taste for freeform jazz. Yeah, man. He had a lot of love for his lady, Lady Coryell. He's got his wife there in the guitar case. And then on the next record, or was it the next one or the one before this, where he's all naked with his family? It's a bold move, man. That's with the track "Sex" in it, right? Yeah. Yeah, Lori Coriel, man. Okay. What is this in the mist? This is a fun one. A little bit of country rock on side one, and then they flip over, and then you got kind of a progressive hard rock sound. I actually got this one from Cheyenne, Wyoming, when I was out there. I think it was the only one I picked up out there.
This is the ultimate prophecy. The king hath named it ground, and he hath given to the earth people to sit and look profound. But they will be known as love creatures, born to live on sound. As the air doth fill your lungs, and you know your life has just begun, you open your eyes and behold the mighty sun. And let me live and be what I must be, and let me love this beauty that I see.
Yeah, I think for me the drummer is the shining star on this, man. He's got some good fills there. Was made to be green, and beauty meant to be seen. Oh, let me live in love these things that I see today. For from a darkness in my mind, I fear a limit's been placed on the time that I have left remaining to be one with this earth alive. In my fear, I must realize in the temple for the sun, there be a man of wise who will teach me of the ultimate prophecy before he dies. So let me live and be what I must be, and let me love this beauty that I see. Is this artwork paying homage to an artist? I feel like I've seen this kind of artwork before. I don't know if it's like an homage or ripping it off, kind of like the Morgan Scream. But yeah, I might agree with you though. I like the tan color tone to it. But yeah, UK sleeve's pretty cool too.
In my field, I must realize, in the temple for the sun, to be a man of wise, who will teach me of the ultimate prophecy before he dies. So let me live and be what I must be, and let me love this beauty that I see. Life was so beautiful in the beginning. In the final fleeting moments, the time reserved alone for thought, go on and think. In this black and so obscure, unknown silence of death, I hear sound. Sounds that only you can hear, the final words of wisdom. Be wise. Remember not what life has taught you, for your mind's an open book. Go on and read.
I wouldn't say, I mean, the first half is a little more kind of what you're hearing now. It's kind of like electric driven, but it's clean tone. I think the only weak link is the opening track is a real big turnoff from what I remember. One Time Woman. Yeah. That's the skippable one, the one that leads it off, I think. But honestly, the drum chops are still on side one. There's like an open drum break on there too somewhere. It's just as tasty though. It's not really country. It's a little more like folk rock, you know. But no, this is a killer record, dude. Jay. Salvador, I don't know. I don't see that. I thought it was more like an artist where it was more portrait driven and kind of abstract, kind of like this that I'm thinking of. You know, sort of American Gothic style, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure.
For he realizes that death is just a part of man's cycle. Summer's almost over now and the leaves drift through the sky. Remembering days of old when I used to ask it why. It had to change, isn't it strange? But beautiful. I am so much wiser now, but some things are still not clear. I have found that growing old is not a thing to fear. Yes, it's strange, but the change is beautiful. Summer as my younger days lie behind me in the
It's the only kind of thoughts we have over here, Carol. We're in a deep-seated thought.
I can see the end is near, but my life is not through. To close my eyes and rest in peace, and then be born anew. A bell will ring, or a flower in spring. It will be beautiful.
Yeah, I thought I'd find it on the back here. Doesn't even say who the artwork's by, but is that right, Ken? I'll have to look that up. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking of something else.
And so man knows that one day he shall be reborn. But he can't help but wonder, what will it be like? What will it be like when I am born?
Dang, what kind of church is this? It's Pastor Blackfoot.
What will it be like when I am born? I have only to assume. For my mind is but the sperm, and this earth be the womb. Unlike other seeds that sprout from Mother Earth's face, I alone am aware of my growth. The deeds, good and bad, are the diet I consume, and I concede to a tasting of both.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a lot of dogma to me. Whoa, what's going on? A bunch of transitions happening. Anyways, I'm going to put something else on, I think. Let's get a little more familiar, Derek. Let's get into some familiar waters here. Okay, then. We won't play their big track because I didn't do the copyright test. I gotta quit saying that. I gotta quit worrying about that stuff, but if you got a joint that you can bogart, my friends, pass along to me.
In the morning, in the morning, in the morning when I rise is the only time that you find me down. Oh, if you see me in the afternoon.
Take a long, hard look at that album cover. Tell me, what do you see? What do you see right there? Exactly.
Oh, in the evening time, in the evening time, and any other time you see me, I'll be high.
gets pretty tripped out, man. Not a fan of their second one, though. Get It On. Not a fan of that one. Plastic Rat. Yeah, this one goes back a ways for me, man. I mean, I was first familiar with them, obviously, through the Easy Rider soundtrack. Don't Bogart Me. That's kind of a... It's basically the stoner anthem, isn't it? From this time period? Or Don't Step on the Grass, Sam. That might be a better one. Gotta have a toilet flushing. The man's at the door. You get it, Carol, don't you? Forgot to remind everybody in the chat in the beginning, especially Carol. You got the Depends on. And by that, I mean, yes, I've been sitting on a pretty cool pillow the whole time. I got the thicker one out. So it'll catch everything that's gonna, leave out the ass end. That's gross. But no, it's keeping me very, very comfortable in this computer chair. So, very thankful for that. Yeah, it's basically a body pillow, just folded in half. It's better than the other one I have for my recliner for my back.
And make me see his way. Is there really no place where you and I can go, where they won't tap the phone?
That's the sound that happens just before I fall asleep. My head's just like whirling. Oops. Just a second. Just a second. There it is. I'm going to play the Frank Zappa composition before he released it. Oh no, I don't believe it. Boy, I sure can't wait for the audiophile posting of this to come out. Yeah, right. You know, it's funny, people aren't talking about this one, but you want to talk about cheap heat, you can still find this for like $15 yet. And the psych jams on here are noteworthy. That's for sure. Should also mention, I just realized, I think it was at the end of May, they just reissued Billy Nichols, Would You Believe? I already had the repress, but this one sounds like it's official. I'm pretty sure it is. It may not be from the master tapes. I think they were long gone. But anyways, if you want to pick up an affordable copy of Billy Nichols, Would You Believe? Basically the best Small Faces record, I'd pick it up. Outside of the US, it is not that cheap. Okay. Yeah, I probably believe you, man. Yeah, I mean, that goes for a lot of things, like, you know, imports for us, a little more pricey as well. Stuff on the Brain label. That Steam Hammer, yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking about purging that one. Even though it's on the Brain label. I haven't really played it since I bought it. Okay. Okay, Jay, I take it back. Still doesn't make me a Small Faces fan. I'm sorry, man. Not a fan of Steve's voice or the Small Faces. I like a few songs. But yeah, that goes the same for Eric Burden, Steve Winwood, all those white boy soul singers. I just can't get on board with that, man. And I gotta throw in Van Morrison for sure. Number one, Van Morrison. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. Fraternity of Man, yes. There's one other big psych gem on here. The last track, Candy Striped Lion's Tails. But let's move on. This next one for sure. You know, you gotta be a psych fan and like this one. Yeah, some people are a little divided on this, it seems. Appears to be. And, you know, there are a couple weak links in here, but I'll give them credit because they were only like 15, 16 years old when they did this one. But there's a couple really, really strong tracks on here. You recognize it all already. Thing in E. It's better. It's better. One of the psych giants on Instagram's in here. Welcome, Dave. Heavy Bliss. It's never too late. You can have some acid flashbacks and come back to the stream tomorrow morning. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yes, you know it is. Is that on the Black Mercury label? I think it was. It's a cool picture sleeve. 45 picture sleeve of this song, too.
takes long, it won't do me no wrong. I wanna make you, I wanna make you. I know it's not right, and I'm getting uptight. If it takes me all night, I'll make you, I'll make you.
Well, if you only listened to this and you didn't see anything, that's good. Don't go back and check what just happened. We got the stream hijacked once again by someone that I know personally, and I told him, I'm live streaming, dude. It's okay. That's real life, man.
I just can't wait, I just can't wait, I just can't wait to make you.
Of course, this is the other big song, Tahitian Melody. This is like swimming in the liquid light show or something. That's what I feel every time listening to this.
Reminiscence of sunsets and of the days when you were here. Reminiscence of sunsets and of the days when you were here. Beaches full of people, but no one looks like you.
Let me guess, you went to 50 Shades of Green.
But no one looks like you.
Or another place I like to go to is the Bud Bank. It's literally a bank. It used to be a bank. You could drive through the window yet, pick up some, well, the legal stuff. It's just a great name, man. The Bud Bank. It's right across from the Storm Cellar. From what I recall, Jay, I picked this up a while ago. I want to say like 2015, 16, around there. I had a repress before that, which also sounds really good. It's a Scorpio press, but I think I think it was an eBay find. And it is lower side VG, but it plays through pretty well. Maybe $40-ish. I think it was about 40. I don't want to say I'm a cheapskate. I try to find those deals. I'm not a coupon shopper, but I like to find my deals too. Yeah, because the cover's, it's kind of tearing on the bottom there too since I've had it. I don't know if I don't think it's, well, maybe it's water damage. It is a little wrinkly, I guess. But that cover just really pops though.
Help me see through you.
And I'm going to play one more from this one, the underrated cut. Okay? This is one of my more favorites off the album. It's such a simple song. There are a lot of simple songs on this one. Simple chord passages. And, of course, they got, pretty limited range in what they're doing. Minus, those two strong tracks for sure stand out amongst the bunch, but Remlapse Cave Part 2, is that what it's called? Love that track. We're going to play that one.
Just room for one girl. From these caves comes a lonely sound. My hand cries out from the social crowd. A burst of tears comes from its seas. Come inside and live with me. If you want to, if you need to, if you want to, la la, if you need to, la 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 la.
Yeah, thanks for asking, Dave. So, pretty slow yet. We got the inserts done. We got those all printed, 500 inserts printed. And the last thing I know, they got shipped there. They arrived. And I messaged the label recently, and he was asking for the track listing again. So it sounds like the tracks are ready to be pressed. Almost towards the test pressing phase. It sounds like they're having some trouble pressing them in Finland for some reason. I guess it was going to be pressed over there in Finland, and we decided to use a pressing plant in Detroit instead. So that's the next phase. These things take a long time, man. You'd think I'd be working on my next project right now, but we're kind of lacking a new drum set right now. We want a really nice kit and a little more humanity, let's just say, on our next second project, and a little more like fresher ideas, I think. Because, after listening and mixing the album for so long, over the course of like maybe 2-3 months, just a second. So we're just trying to form better ideas on this next one. Not that the ideas on this first one were bad, just kind of elevate, next level, and just have a little better grasp on the concept and things. Astral Yacht. Ass Trails Yacht. I also like the name Astral Caravan. Why didn't I think of that? But thanks for asking, Dave. Yeah, it's moving along. Wish it was going a little faster, but your support slot with Shakira should shift some albums, Derek. Oh, I don't know about that. Anyways, let's play some Kansas finds, right? Kansas City, Lawrence, Kansas finds. kind of dead in the chat right now. Anybody want to throw some other ideas out there? Anyone enjoying this? I can talk less, and if you want to hear more of the music, let me know. Sometimes I feel like I kind of do too much commentary, and just let the music talk a little bit. But then I feel like that gets boring after a while too. Let's play a couple here from the Deviants. Paul Rudolph. He might have been one of the stronger guitarists. Wasn't the second album guitarist Sid Bishop? I think that was his name. They've all had great guitar players. But yeah, there's some good fuzz monsters on here. Yeah, I've never seen a Sire press of this one either. I've only seen a Sire press of the first album when I was in Chicago. I guess it wasn't for sale at the time. It was kind of more for trade because my friend had a copy. I don't know. I guess I'm not really hunting a copy down. I like the reissues of these. But, you know, if I see them drop in the shop or if they're affordable enough for me at the moment, I might consider it. Especially the first one. Patoof was like a life changer for me. I was like, people could actually do this kind of stuff back then. You know, I always kind of thought of them as like the Frank Zappa Mothers of Invention equivalent, but they're a little more grimy underground freaks. Sort of like Edgar Broughton Band a little bit. Or Crushed Butler. like sire pressings. From what I've heard, they sound pretty nice. Was Twink on Sire, or is that London Records? I think that's Sire too, right? Yeah, I've never seen one. When you do see them, they're pretty ring worn. I just got the Karma of that one. But I know it's been repressed many times on like pink vinyl and stuff. I'm going to play my favorite off here. It's the closing track? Yeah. Rumbling Black Transit Blues. I forgot how good this was upon re-listening. This is like the kind of thing I see in my dreams, man. For joining, Ken. We'll see you around next round. Fuzz tone I like, man. Yeah, I guess I had this in close range, I could grab it. Pink Fairies, Never Neverland. God, I should spin this more often, man. I do like this one. I love the title track. It's on Polydor. Pretty sure it's UK? Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's like a Canadian sleeve, but it's a UK press. I don't know if it got Frankensteined at some point down the road, but I'm happy either way.
Think it's time we all went home now. Going back where we belong now.
Yeah, I do. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Pink Fairies. I do like the one where it's the pigs in the sky, right? Kings of Oblivion. I had an opportunity to grab that, but I don't know. I only liked a few tracks from that one, and they weren't as trippy on that one. I think it was just more hard rock driven, or kind of a glammy, punky vibe, right? At least that's my impression that I'm feeling, that I got from that one. But I just got Never Never Land. So yeah, the Deviant's third. Don't miss out on him, man. But you all know that, right? That's why we're here. You know what we like. I'm gonna share the rediscovery for me. Man, I'm so glad I picked this up. Ladies WC Water Cooler. Yeah, it's got some gems on this one. Venezuelan band. Later became the Love Depression. Again, the toilet theme. What are we doing here? We sock mopping? Who created that term, Randy? Did you do that? Thankfully, I take care of that business beforehand. But, after sitting for 2-3 hours, that bladder gets full pretty fast. Sometimes gross out humor is the best. It's all in fun. Check this one out. This delivers the goods, man. I imagine you use black Hanes socks, right? Because you don't want that turning up in the wash all yellow, right? Who would have thought Richard Pryor was a guest that night? On the left there. Kind of looks like him, doesn't it? Did you notice there's someone with a Nixon mask, kind of like Point Break? It's one of those Nixon masks. God, I gotta get one of those, man. We'll do the Nixon stream. I am not a crook. I was gonna say, I still need that one, Dave. Electric toilet. Did I like the whole thing? I know there's one great jam on there. It's like the second track or something, right? That Karma track. Yeah, it's got some good moments in there. It's on the same label as Felt, with that creepy cover. I still need that one. And that other one on that label, the NASCO label, right? But I know you got the Karma one. I saw you post that one. I forget the name of it. It's like a sunset cover, right? Anyways. It's on the want list. Yeah, this is the tipping point of the record. The third track's not that great. Yeah, I could see that. Kind of matches the avatar color, right? It's kind of lady colors, right? I don't know why we decided on orange, but I like the purple. Wow, that's so good. I'm going to play one more from this one. I think it's the first track here on side 2. It's one of my more top favorites. Yeah, West Foster. West Foster, yeah, that was the one. I don't remember it rocking out. It had some like harpsichord in there, right? It's kind of a dreamier kind of sound. Yeah, I really dug that one. Haven't really heard it since I, kept my radar on it. I think after this one, we'll play a couple more, and then we'll kind of conclude it on a 6-7 minute track. Kind of end it really gradually, and we'll just see where the stream goes. World of Pain. Picked up on the Shags, huh? Is there a reissue of that? I'm sure there is. We're talking about the same Shags, right? The infamous Shags? I don't know, man. You couldn't pay me $1 million to listen to that one again. Okay, well, I'll consider it. But not a favorite. Not a favorite outsider record. I actually don't own Dust anymore. I never owned Heart Attack, but I used to have the other one, Karma Sutra, right? That label. Anyways, that was the track I wanted to play. Yeah, I don't own that one anymore. I'm trying to think of what my favorite track was on that one. Stuck on there again. Static Free, right? What's that track called? Something about My Dry Camel or something. From a Dry Camel? Yeah, that's what it's called. Boy. Whew. Good thing I didn't go any further with that. Let's not talk about dry camels anymore. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it with a kind of a garagey thing. Don't play enough garage around here. I admit it, you know. It was kind of my first love. But I picked up on this in Chicago, this Human Expression comp. Love at a Psychedelic Velocity. We'll play a few key tracks on this one, and then like I said, we'll kind of sample one of the other. This is actually the next one. The last one was from Kansas City that I found. We'll play a track off that one. Thanks for joining, Sean. And thanks, Russ, for subbing. I mean, I appreciate it. Trying to build up my Patreon page. Get early access to all the great discoveries, right? And you'll see Love at a Psychedelic Patreon Velocity. No, we don't do any of that stuff around here. We do it because we have a passion for these types of sounds. So, however you found me, glad you're here. That's right. The encyclopedia at the Psychedelicatessen, where you find all your different meats, all your different herbs. Herbs, right? Not herbs.
As the light of the sunrise nears, I hate to think what went on in here. Reassemble my shattered mind before the eyes of another kind. Alternatives I found, but they just can't be found. Separations from the past create an optical sound.
Yeah, we'll play that one, Jay. Reading your will.
Pulses through my brain, but still the thought remains. Look in the mirror, see the image stares at me. Alternatives I found, but they just can't be found. Separations from the past create an optical sound.
See your comment there, Dave. Catch you on the other planet, my friend. Love your Instagram posts. Keep it up, man. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, about these guys. Yeah, they do sound a little reminiscent of like the Seeds, right? Only they're not repeating themselves, saying, you know, there should be a drinking game out there. Every time the Seeds or Sky Saxon sings Every Night and Day, take a drink, man. he brings that into every song. Every night and day. You're pushing too hard. Calm Me Down. Love this one.
I can't stay in one place. I have to move around. Well, I've got to find somebody just to calm me down.
This will calm you down, Sean. I didn't have a great day either, man. I'm actually surprised I'm awake right now. The day I had was kind of stressful. The last couple days, actually. And plus all these big names passing on us, too. It's been a wild week, man. Sly Stone and Brian Wilson. Irreplaceable.
Just to be alone. People knocking on my door and calling on the phone. Hey, but I've got to find somebody who's gonna calm me down.
telling you, man, you got to take those gummies, you got to take those pills to calm yourself down. Whoa. Kind of fooled me for a second. The song just started on my phone. I thought it was the record still playing. That was kind of incidentally trippy. Couple more songs. We almost hit the 3-hour mark too, so we did it. Now let's start reading the will. Nice little nugget. Yeah, it's kind of nice that they got their own compilation. These guys had the chops. Sounds like a cat being strangled. Those teen vocals. All right. And it's also known that they were given Mars Bonfire, his song Born to Be Wild, of course. These guys were supposed to, I think they were given the chance to record their version, right? But they didn't take the chance, and, well, Steppenwolf made history there, right? And then it just became a biker anthem, unfortunately. Not weird how things happen like that? Like, okay, you release Born to Be Wild, not even really associated with bikers until Easy Rider comes out. And now that's like really all it's associated with. Same like with songs like Spirit in the Sky. When I think originally the song concept was more about like how the pioneers would, during the pioneer times, would have nothing else to do but praise up to the skies. But now we take it as like, okay, now we're going to be playing at Grandma's funeral. It's just funny how song ideas translate into something else decades later. So we're going to play one off of this one. This is one I have. Have I posted this yet? Yeah, I did that. post on Instagram. Have not talked about it though in a video. I'll throw this on quick. We'll conclude the night with a 6-minute track. I thought about maybe doing the other one, but it's got a long drum solo. Even though it is kind of cool. We're going to do a track called Banana High Moon by a band called Song. Yes. You can tell they probably went very far. It's a yellow MGM promo. You know what's really weird? The day I shared this online, because I've been looking for this, then the shop got one in the same day I posted about this. And it almost looks like the same exact copy. Has the DJ sticker on the back, same place, yellow promo. So it's a Song album. You know, people are really talking about this one nowadays. So this is Mickey Rooney Jr., Mickey Rooney's son, plays rhythm guitar on this one. And, yeah, Michael Lloyd producing this. I'm hearing something outside. That's something kind of weird. Michael Lloyd produced, and it's got Kurt Betcher on board. No, never mind. Kurt Betcher and Keith Olsen produced. Michael Lloyd's kind of like engineering, I think. Yeah. A&R coordinator. Recorded at Sound City. I think a lot of good records were recorded there. So let's play this. Okay, I guess I forgot about some of these drum things happening. Still like it though. Yeah, most of this is like kind of pop rocky. It's got like a harder edged pop rock appeal, which naturally kind of makes it like, you know, kind of slip into that kind of early power pop phase. And I got some kind of kooky things like this going on too. Couple lengthy tracks, but Sugar Lady, that's the one. Yeah. Takeaway track for me is Sugar Lady. Check that out on YouTube if you can. I literally have a frog in my throat, ribbit. I'm a stone frog. Just like Ken said. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. And the takeaway from this, T2. This is the spotlight here. Check this gem out if you have not heard it, or if you want to go back and listen to it properly. Yeah, I love the textured sleeve too. Gerson's doing some good things, obviously. They're always knocking it out of the woods, man. Okay. Kind of wrapping up here. Maybe not one of the better tracks we've ended on, but I always like to close it out with like a lengthy track. The grand finale. All right, and no bathroom breaks. Wow. It's going to be harder to do once I get older, you know. Be like going every single album. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say, man. I'll probably eventually upload a video sharing the Kansas City finds like this one. And have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe out there. You know what I mean by that. We're not going places that, you know, it's in the air, right? It's in the aura. It's in the air. Wherever you go, stay safe. And share a little more love, right? That's what I'm trying to do over here. And as far as video ideas, yeah, that's the one that prompts to mind. And I think, like I mentioned, I may have mentioned this earlier, but in July, I'm going to have some days off during the week, so I may have some vacation days to use up. Might do one more vacation somewhere, probably one of my usual out-of-state spots. Not anywhere cross-country like I want to. You know, for a couple of years now, I'd like to, you know, kind of go out west some more, but I have something upcoming that I need to get taken care of, and having a little more vehicle problems lately too. Once again, that rear main seal, that kind of hurt my wallet a little bit. But I had, what's it called, the blend door actuator. That went out on me, and it's like I was trying to recover from the last payment, and here we are again. So I had that fixed. Yeah, it's like the only air was coming out of the floor vents on my car. So I had that fixed pretty quickly, but that happened this week as well. And but I also got something coming up in August we'll touch on a little later when the time's appropriate. So thanks for hanging out. For those that were hanging, so we didn't have a lot of audience members like last time. I mean, it's not so much in the teens, but not that really matters, but I like to have a little bit of an audience. It's a little more interactive, but of course, you know, the camera is stationary, so I can't have all these like flourishes happening within the video to keep people's attentions, and I get that, but it's just a listening, hangout session. And that's really about it, man. So thanks, Travis, you know, once again, and Sean, Kimba, Jay, Eugene. Yeah, I think they're from Orange County, the Human Expression. That's where they're from. Not East Orange, but Orange County. All right, man. Thanks for hanging. Psychedelics out. Take care, everybody.